terrible outturn. Boris Reviled on the air as Frost's resignation deepened rift between UK and EU. Boris Johnson has been told not to replace Lord Frost with a Brexit hardliner, and warned any attempt to appease hardliners in his own party would leave relations with the EU in a very bad place. Mairead McGuinness, EU Financial Services Commissioner, said, "I would hope that the mood will be towards compromise and problem-solving, not Conservative Party politics, which I'm afraid takes the eye off the real issues, and will drag out this into next year, which is not good for Northern Ireland. If people in London are of the view that there will be no compromise, then there will be no progress, and that's untenable." Mrs McGuinness called on Johnson to resist pressure to choose a hardliner as Frost's replacement. She explained, "If the priority is simply to appease hardliners in the Conservative Party, I think we are in a very bad place." She said the focus had to be on the issues and that it would be alarming if progress is dependent on the personality of the negotiator. Lord Frost's replacement should be fully briefed and begin by acknowledging the concessions made by Brussels. Mrs McGuinness added, "We're entering 2022. A referendum happened in 2016. We must focus on Northern Ireland, not the internal machinations of the Tory party." She also admitted she was anticipating some instability in protocol talks as a result of the departure of Lord Frost. "While the name will change, the issues will not," she stressed. However, Public Expenditure Minister Michael McGrath said the Irish government does not expect the resignation of Lord Frost to delay progress in talks on the Northern Ireland trade rules, as he was just representing the views of the British government. Mr McGrath said, "We expect that it shouldn't delay the progress that has been made. From our perspective and from the European Union's perspective, he was in the room negotiating on behalf of the British government." Lord Frost's resignation letter, widely circulated yesterday, cited concerns over the government's direction of travel, especially in relation to tighter coronavirus restrictions. He wrote, "You took a brave decision in July, against considerable opposition, to open up the country again. Sadly, it did not prove to be irreversible, as I wished, and believe you did too. I hope we can get back on track soon and not be tempted by the kind of coercive measures we have seen elsewhere. This is the same David Frost who negotiated Brexit, and he has worked to undermine it every day since. I am less concerned about what is going on in the Tory party and the dismay and the disruption. What I am more concerned about is that the protocol is made to work, that pragmatic solutions are found, that certainty and stability is achieved for all of our business community here who have been left high and dry in terms of uncertainty because of the Brexit mess. They need to find solutions, work with the EU, make the protocol work and provide that certainty and stability that is desperately required." On the other hand, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson appointed the Foreign Minister to lead talks with Europe Sunday after the resignation of the Brexit minister sent shockwaves through the already troubled London administration. Foreign Secretary Liz Truss will take on the EU negotiating brief, including the knotty issue of Northern Ireland's relationship with Brussels, with immediate effect, Downing Street said in a statement. The forced shuffle came a day after David Frost, a trusted ally of the Prime Minister and former Brexit negotiator, brought forward his resignation in a letter to the Prime Minister late Saturday. He acted after the Mail on Sunday newspaper reported that he had handed in his resignation a week ago, but had agreed to wait until January before leaving his post. In his resignation letter, Frost told Johnson he had concerns about the current direction of travel regarding coronavirus regulations and tax rises. The Foreign Secretary is to become lead negotiator with the EU on the Northern Ireland Protocol, following the departure of Lord Frost, Johnson's office said in a statement. Liz Truss will take over ministerial responsibility for the UK's relationship with the European Union with immediate effect. Johnson is already reeling from a rebellion by 100 of his MPs in a parliamentary vote over coronavirus measures and the stunning loss of a 23,000 majority seat in a by-election. That was partly blamed on a slew of reports that his staff and aides had held parties last Christmas despite virus restrictions in place at the time.